Well, hope everyone's well. Today is a pretty misty day, pretty foggy out. Typical for this time of year. Everything has rain left on it, all the trees, and there's high humidity. So I'm at a place right in the middle, not right in the middle of downtown, but right in Portland. It's this surrounded by city, so I'm surrounded all around by city, but there's a hill in the middle, and it's forested, and now it has a park, Mount Tabor Park, but on these different levels in the park, there are water reservoirs, and there are quite a few of them. Some of them, I believe, are no longer in use, and some are, like the one behind me, and there's one up the hill. So that's where they collect water, and then they go to a treatment plant, and then they're used for drinking water and or irrigation or various things. So it's quite a beautiful place to come. But it's interesting to walk around the reservoirs and to look at the structures and all the engineering that goes into building something like this and keeping it running. Can be interesting for those that are interested in such things. Anyways, I wanted to show you that quick, but of course we all care more, perhaps we do, I don't know, about the tobacco. So of course, what am I smoking? And that's what you want to know. So I'm smoking a tobacco that I don't really hear mentioned too often within the pipe community, whether here on YouTube or elsewhere. And it's a small line of tobacco that's done by Cornell Diehl. It's made for a Castello, and it's Fiammata. It's this. See if it's light enough to pick that up. Toss this around a little bit. Castello. So it's quite a plain tin. There's not much to it. I guess that's all right, but let me read what it says on the tin about the tobacco. It's not a big description, but let me read it. It says, a Virginia flake with just the right amount of perique added to deliver the ideal complement to an afternoon or evening cappuccino. So they say it's good with a coffee, something like that, in the afternoon or the evening. Yeah, perhaps it is. I don't know. Let me show you the tobacco. It's I don't know if I mentioned it, but it says in the description it's a flake, but it's not the normal flake that we'd think of, the nice, neatly pressed and organized and cut flake. It's a very it's almost ready rubbed, but it's it's a real rough flake, a real loose flake. Let's see if there's enough light for you to see that flake. Yeah, so it's just kind of broken and crammed in there. Yeah, which is all right. See, it's, you know, if I pick it up, that's what it looks like. Yeah, just these big long, yeah, chunks of flake. Yeah, which is all right. They're very thick pieces of flake. It's not a very thin cut flake, so they're large chunks. So it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of time to get it in your pipe. You gotta rub it out just a little bit and take a little bit of time and not just really shove it in your pipe. But if you do that, I think you'll be all right. It has a lot of humidity, so you want to dry it out. But when you do, it smokes well. It has good flavor, but it's not strong flavor. It's subtle, except for me, the Perique really stands out. And I'm not too much of a fan of heavy Perique. I like a little, but when it's heavy, it's a little bit too much for me. So this is not my favorite vapor at all, but it does the job. And if you really like strong Perique in your vapor, perhaps give this a try and see if you like it. But yeah, like I said, not my favorite balance of between a Virginia and a Perique in a vapor. I tend to like a little bit more complexity even in a vapor, and I think if the Perique is too strong, that it detracts a little bit from that complexity. Anyways, guys, that's it. Just wanted to quickly show you guys that, and hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying good pipe and good smoke wherever you are. You guys take care, and we'll see you again.